What is up, all my wonderful gamers? Today, the vibes are at an all-time high. This foreboding music is just so foreboding for what's to come in this episode. Basically, last time, after we got settled into our new house, we ran out of power. We got a generator. We searched for the generator's manual, but we couldn't find it, so we leveled up electrical level 3 yesterday, and we can operate the generators now, but my issue is we gotta go get some fuel. Bum bum. Cue dramatic music. We gotta get some fuel at the gas station. But since we cleared out this whole corridor up here through the main town, we cleared out the whole corridor, we could just take that over to this little swords icon, and that's gonna be the main mission of today's episode. Without further ado, we're gonna have to go to bed. Oh god, oh god, oh god, it's the midnight. As you can see, we have the generator and gas, so we can power the gas station, and thank god for this car, dude. Praise god for another day in Project Zomboid. I was fully expecting like another horde to pop up. Okay, I'm gonna take care of these stragglers real quick. Here we go. Music ramped up. We're in fight or flight. Let's kick it. See, the zombie killing isn't an issue. It's the bad decision making that's really the issue. Like, if you get down to the root of the problem. Round 2. Wave 2 incoming. We're gonna have to take a step back. High exertion is not a noodle you want to play around with whatsoever. God, how many was that? Jesus Christ. Okay, we got wave 3 incoming. We knew what we were getting ourselves into. Are you not entertained? Oh my god. Damn right. Damn motherfucking right. Look at that. Look at that. Nice and clean. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean when I say my friends, you should try Project Zomboid. That's what I'm talking about. Oh god, barely walk right now. Let me go sit my happy ass in my car really quick. Couple bags of food, Muldrow and West Point map. We're actually gonna have to eat that. On a gas can. Yeah. Okay, now's the moment of truth. Let's see if we can set up the generator. Let's fuel it up. Turn it on. Take fuel. Okay, now let's see if we can refuel the car. Yes, just like the old days before the apocalypse, am I right? Doesn't get any better than this, boys. We're about to be living it good with power in our base. Okay, now we turn it off, now we disconnect it, and now we take it. Okay, today was a success, dude. We didn't loot the police station, we didn't loot the spiffos. Those are in the next coming days, definitely. I want to get this thing set up first, and then I want to start cooking food. Basically, we came home, we set up the generator, and then we organized the food in the pantries now. Lights on, everything's good now, everything's vibing. Definitely. So, first things first is I want to go back to that spiffos, and I want to get some cooking equipment so we can make some stew and shit. Like, surely they have pots and pans over there, right? Or actually the grocery store would be a better bet. Let's go to the grocery store for some pots and pans. Woke up so damn early though. I don't want to go out there in this weather. Catching a couple raindrops here and there, but it's not enough. Honestly, we need more water collectors. Okay, we're going out with the flashlight. No way they got seed oils in Project Zomboid. So much food in here. Oh my god, so much food. Oh, what about back here? Yes! It's like an industrial oven. It's a double oven. 40 slots total. Yeah, why do we low-key need that? Why do we low-key need this? We can actually pick it up. Holy. Okay, I want to go over to spiffos though, because spiffos might have better ovens. There we go. Water dispenser. Empty pot, empty pot. Oh yeah, we got 2 pots today. These fridges are better. They have 50 space in the fridge. Okay, but the ovens and the deep fryers aren't as good though. So I think we should take this fridge from this store. We should take the oven from the grocery store. The all ever-elusive water dispenser. Yeah. Yeah. Fruit jam and jelly beans. No, I'm just kidding. Fruit jam and jelly beans and olive oil. That's a good dinner. Okay, we're going to bed. 8:30, ridiculously tired. Yeah, it's bedtime. Slept for damn near 12 hours. Oh my god. See how much water we collected so far. Only 200 liters. That's enough for me to wash myself though. That's enough for me to wash all clothing, wash myself, wash my weapons, washing everything today. There we go. Special pickup delivery. Wow, they just left it right outside for us. How considerate of them. Here we go. So we're gonna move this fridge out first, and then we're gonna move this fridge in, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Look at that. Just like the sound of it even. The oven's a double wide oven. Where's the food gonna, are we gonna switch the oven out? Oh my god. What if the oven went there in that double slot, and then the fridge went here? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that looks good. Look at that. And then we just walk through. Yeah, that looks good. Look at that. Professional installation. And they work too, both of them. 40 oven slots. And if we wanted to use this one simultaneously, we could as well. Okay, boys. Now we can get to cooking soups. And the water can go right there. Oven, fridge, water in the corner. We could even put the dispenser in the corner too. There we go. We're living it up right now. Okay, let's get to cooking. Let us get to cooking. We're gonna cook two pots at a time just because that's all we have right now. We don't have any more pots. And then we go right here. We create soup from 1 dried beans, 3 dried beans, and then 3 pastas, right? After that, it's just random. Whatever random stuff comes up, we'll put it in there. Yeah, see, they can't fit in one thing. Each of them weigh 10.2 pounds, so we have to have the double oven, which we do. Oh, if you turn on one side, both sides turn on. Cool. If you turn off one side, they both turn off. Amazing, dude. I did not think of that. When you turn on one, the other one comes on. Okay, and then we put them immediately in the fridge. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to wait till they cool down, but this is Project Zomboid. The game's not that realistic that you're gonna get food poisoning, okay? As long as the ingredients are fresh, you're good in Project Zomboid, but in real life, yeah, you're gonna want to take some more food safety procedures. So you see how we're losing weight right there? If we drink half of this, we shouldn't be anymore. Yep. And then we're gonna drink the other half too, actually. And then we'll probably eat the next to the rest one. But actually, we need to do it over a couple days because I hate it when you're starving and you're super weak. I just hate that shit. So for the rest of today, I kind of want to level tailoring. Just want to level tailoring just so we get a little more protection with what we have. If you want to know how we're leveling tailoring, from 0 to 1, we're gonna be shortening socks right here because we already read the tailoring 1 book. So all we need to do is take all these long socks we've been getting so far. Shorten socks, because we could do 47. See how it says 1.5 XP? Yeah, we need 75 XP to get to level 1. Very tired. We're gonna wait till 12 to go to bed. Okay, we'll continue this tomorrow. We need to go to bed now. Oh, wait, we're kind of low weight though. Let's finish off that stew that we made earlier. Here we go. I'm a fan of the commercial oven that we had, dude. In my last save playthrough, we did not have a big oven, so it was like so hard to try to like make the food not weigh as much, and also we couldn't cook 2 at a time. So in this playthrough, we're gonna have a lot easier time maintaining good weight. Look at that, boys. We're still gaining weight from last night. Okay, here we go. Let's continue shortening the socks. There we go. There we go. So now that we have level 1 unlocked, we're going to be ripping all these sheets up, I believe. Start off with a quick 100. Should be 1,000 rags. Or we could go with 50, actually. 500 rags. 500 rags, boom. And then with those 500 rags, we're gonna take a needle, and then where's the needles at? Take 250 of the rags out, and those are 250 rags are what we're gonna pick thread with. So we're gonna have 250 thread. Yep, pick thread, max. Fast forward. This is gonna take a while, brothers. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Still gaining weight from that soup we ate fucking yesterday, the day before yesterday, 2 days ago. Gloomy day outside, that's for sure. Back to picking thread. 67, 68, 69, 70! Boom! We have 250 thread over here. Look at that. Look at that. And each thread, I think, is 0.1, so in reality, we only have 25 thread. In theory, we can take that, and then we can take the 250 rags that we have, and we can just grind out level 2 tailoring. In theory. Always in theory. In practice, it's a different story, but in theory. Let's see how the theory holds up. And now this is how you level tailoring, ladies and gentlemen. Just put patches on there, remove patches, put patches, remove patches. There we go, we leveled. Amazing, dude. That was not as arduous as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so we don't have good protection still, even after that, which is fine. I honestly wasn't even expecting to get that much more protection. Now, the name of the game is we need tailoring books to level up our tailoring skill from here. Unless we have tailoring 2, which I doubt we do. Tailoring 1. Yeah, we do not have tailoring 2. What do we do about that, you guys? Are we just gonna take that, or are we gonna go look for tailoring 2? Is that the best use of our time, leveling tailoring, or searching for tailoring books? I don't think it is, simply because it takes so much effort to find books since they released Build 42. If we want to find books, we need to search the whole neighborhood for all the bookshelves in all the houses, and that's simply too much work, which we will die while doing that. Like clearing all the zombies in a neighborhood and like taking all the loot from the houses and putting it in our van and bringing it back to base, and also managing that with the sleep cycle and day and night cycle, and also tiredness and exhaustion and like hydration and loot managing, like the weight managing and everything, and heavily over encumbered, and all that's simply just too much for us right now. But at the same time, if we're not going to do that, that, then what else are we gonna do? Because we already have we have enough perishable food to make so many more pots of stew. It's not even funny. Like, we can make a pot of stew every day for the next 7 weeks. So food is not really an issue right now. We don't need to go out hunting for like the butchering skill, and then we get like kill the animals and butcher them and make the cuts of meat that we need, and then we use those along with the perishable foods. I don't think we need to do that anytime soon whatsoever. Not until our supplies start dwindling and we start running out of non-perishables. I feel like once we start to run out of food and we're noticing we're running out, then we go searching the neighborhood for all the food, and also we start butchering animals to put alongside of the non-perishable food in the stew. How I like to do it in my last save file is I like to do half meat and half non-perishable. So it's the best of both worlds, you know, half meat, half non-perishable. The meat satisfies your hunger, but the non-perishables make you gain weight. So it's like the best of both worlds at that point. You get a high weight stew that also satisfies your hunger when you do half meat and half pasta or half beans or whatever. But I feel like we can just stick it on out with totally 100% non-perishable foods in our stew until our supplies start dwindling. So we're honestly good on the food front. We don't need to do anything with butchering or looting any kitchens or pantries or looting any non-perishables. We're good right now. We don't need to do any of that. We're good on food storage with the new industrial fridge that we got this episode, and also the new double-decker industrial oven that we got, as well as the regular oven that we have. I feel like water would be our best bet right now, because we simply don't have a lot of water. Like, we only have one water collector, and we use that water up like every single time it fills up. Like, we're either washing in it or washing our tailoring supplies, or we're filling up our buckets, or we're filling up our water jug, or we're like washing ourselves, or like we're just always running out of water here. So maybe searching for an axe, or maybe searching for one of those log processing plants where you can find a bunch of planks and like one of those little like shipping containers next to it. I've seen certain shipping containers that are full of planks. Specifically in West Point, I know of one, but over here in Riverside, I do not know of one. So maybe we should go try to find some planks. If we can't find an axe, maybe we should go to the warehouse and we should search for an axe in the warehouse so we can get the planks we need to make the water collectors. Because the only reason we don't have a lot of water collectors is we don't have a lot of planks. We have more than enough garbage bags and tarps to make water collectors. We just don't have the planks to make them. So if we could search the warehouse for an axe, we could severely level up our gameplay by getting a lot more water collectors, and that would help us. That would be like our number one priority right now, to just help us like keep up with the daily routines of washing and leveling and drinking water and making and like filling up our pots with water so we can make stew. And like, water is kind of really important, so I feel like water will help us survive. So I think we should loot the warehouse to help us survive, basically. If we can't find planks near the warehouse, then we could probably find an axe near the warehouse. Maybe we could find a trailer hitch alongside over there as well. Maybe we could find a trailer to hitch on the back of this that will level up our loot carrying capacity like plus 80 pounds. That would be cool. Should we write this down for next episode? I think like we've been recording for like I think an hour and a half maybe, so I think we should cut this episode off here just to make it kind of an entertaining little moment. Not too much going on in today's episode, but it's a little bit entertaining for me at least. Hopefully you guys are. Let's make a little to-do list right here on the map. Yes, on the map. So step number 1 would be go to warehouse. Step number 2, search for planks / axe. Step number 3, make water collectors. I feel like that could be a whole episode in and of itself, you know what? And while we're over there, we could search for the trailer that we can hitch on the back of our car. But I guess before we end the episode, we should organize all our loot here first, though. I'm sick of this van being here in my garage, dude. We need to tow this shit out of here. Also, it's kind of annoying not having like crates to organize our things, but it's like not so important right now. The more important thing would be focusing on like water. Put all our weapons and armor, spiffos hat, broken bat, duffel bag, ammo, weapons, put all that in the armory. Had a pretty good haul today, if I do say so myself. And then we put the maps and the literature and the skill books over here next to the TV. Then we'll put all the household in the bathroom, along with all of the first aid in the bathroom. For now, so all of our tailoring supplies are in the bathroom as well, which I think is a good thing. Like, anything we use for tailoring will go in the bathroom as well, just because I don't know why I associate like the bathroom with tailoring. Put all the clothing in this massive clothing pile in the fucking laundry room. I don't know why we have the elbow pads and knee pads in our backpack. Like, we're never gonna put them on anyway. Might as well just get rid of them right now. I don't put them on because I simply hate being uncomfortable. Like, it's so bad. I just hate it. The uncomfortability trait was just the bane of my existence in my last playthrough. Like, everything revolved around that, and I'm pretty sure we died because of it. Because how we died, if you guys don't know, we were looting crates to be organizing our base better. So I was transferring the crates in my backpack. The little time meter was up here on my thing, and then the zombies burst through the door and killed me because there was 5 of them. I was hoping I could run past them, but there was 5 of them, so I couldn't. So it was like so bad, and I just died right there. But the reason why my transfer speed was so slow was because I was sad from being extremely uncomfortable. So like, I'm just gonna be avoiding the uncomfortability trait in this whole playthrough because I don't want that ever to happen to me again. I don't want to ever be put in a position to where my severe depression hinders my action speed, and then I'm trying to do something fast enough and it doesn't work out and I die. Like, just want that never to happen to me again, because it can happen with anything really. Like, maybe getting into your car, it's an action speed. Like, switching weapons is an action speed. Like, everything is slowed down when you're extremely depressed. So I just hate that, dude. I just hate the uncomfortability trait. I hate how it makes you depressed, and that's why I'm not going to be wearing a lot of severely depressing armor in this playthrough like I did in my last one. The last playthrough, I literally got all protection to 100 except for left and right hand, which was at 80, and that caused me to be depressed my whole entire last playthrough. I guess, okay, so now we looted, we organized all our loot. Just make sure you guys tune in for next episode when we go to the warehouse to search for more planks or maybe an axe to make water collectors more efficiently, to kind of like allow us to thrive in this apocalypse zombie-filled world for the next foreseeable future. You know, like the long-term survival. This is what it's all about. The small daily steps, you know, like food, water, shelter, like base the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you know, just like the simple stuff is what really does it in this playthrough. So I will see you guys in the next episode. We're gonna try to be making those water collectors. Peace out.